It was a week ago that a gunman entered an elementary school in Uvalde in Texas and opened fire, killing 19 children and 2 teachers. The deadliest school shooting in nearly a decade, as the small town now prepares for the first of the funerals. The US Justice Department has opened a review of the police response after officials admitted mistakes were made. Alithia Ramírez lost her life in that attack. Her parents have been speaking to our correspondent Will Grant.
There is grief. And then there is the grief of losing a child.
Come on. Okay.
Further still, the grief of losing a child in these most awful of circumstances.
She was just loved.
Alithia Ramírez was one of the 19 children killed by a gunman inside her classroom as an ordinary school day in Uvalde descended into horror. A week on, her parents, Jess and Ryan, are still struggling to comprehend their loss.
I haven't been able to eat or sleep or drink, and it's just affected me really, really bad. She was my best friend, and she looked a lot like me. I would always tell her, she's my twin, and she would always smile, and it's just been really, really hard on me.
How can you move on from that? How can you get over that moment?
This is a parent's nightmare, and this is the worst of the worst.
A talented artist, Alithia's bedroom is full of her awards, especially for drawing. Compounding her parents' grief is their anger over how the police let the gunman spend more than an hour in the school before they shot him.
I don't understand how, police officers, they're sworn to protect, and they're outside the room, and just hearing gunshots, kids screaming, go in there, save those kids.
On Sunday, President Biden came to Uvalde to pay his respects and meet the victims' families. Ryan told him Alithia was an artist, and Mr. Biden asked if he could have one of her pictures to hang in the White House.
He did say that whenever we hang it up, we're going to send you a picture where it's hanging, and you're free to see it anytime. There's something special that she put her heart into it, and it's there hanging in the White House.
After the darkest week in its history, Uvalde must now bury its victims. A community heartbroken over the senseless murder of Alithia, 18 of her classmates and her 2 teachers. Will Grant, BBC News, Uvalde.